Hello brawlers and welcome to my review of episode 27 of Evolutions. I'm Haru, so spoiler warning, if you haven't seen this episode yet, go back and watch it now. But if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of the final episode of Evolutions. The first part is a new power, Genesis. It wouldn't be a finale without having a flashback scene from a previous episode's cliffhanger, only this time they don't have Dan narrating to catch us up to speed. Probably because Dan wasn't there when Wrath was absorbing the energy. That is some nice attention to detail that I can appreciate.
From Earth and Vestroia.
Take this!
This must be Wrath's doing.
Elemental energy is mine!
I mean, have you noticed that every time Dan narrates the flashback scene for the final episode, he's always there because he's always in the final battle before it happens?
This is it! The showdown between Tico and me and Drago. Tico evolved into a monster Bakugan, and our backs are to the wall. This is it, alright! The final showdown between the Awesome Brawlers and Havoc. Just when it looked like Havoc had us in trouble, my friends showed up and together we created the ultimate Bakugan.
And now in this one, he's busy fighting off rampaging elemental stuff. He doesn't even know what's going on. So now Dan and Magnus show up, and immediately Wrath is just showing his power, switching between speed and strength, and the animation is fantastic. Visually though, you can barely see that he has changed in his appearance unless you're really looking closely at his size in comparison. Wrath destroys the elemental inductor so the energy he absorbed can't be taken back, but Dan and Magnus are still determined to fight him. That slight transformation back into ball form before Wrath can hit her was awesome. So now we have a rehash of the previous battle with Wrath, Athena, Dan, and Magnus teaming up to fight Wrath. Even though they're running by this again, it's still pretty awesome to see. Because you know, it wouldn't be a final battle without Dan or Magnus having to be involved, and also we got Anna and Athena because she's the breakout star of this season. And the action animation they are doing, they're just going all out with it, but Wrath becoming too powerful to the point of surviving 3 Nano Gear attacks knocks out Blitzfox and Nilius, leaving only Drago to fight him alone.
No more Bakukors will appear for you. All hope is gone. You are finished. I am the ultimate being now. All others shall bow before me.
Okay, I am sorry, but that was a very awkward reading there. It sounded way too robotic instead of dominating.
Fight, Dan Kuzo! You two guys are our only hope!
Help me, Dan and Drago! You're my only hope! When Dan is losing hope, Athena and everyone else remind him to keep fighting, which is causing the diamond of the inductor to light up and absorb the elemental energy coming from everyone. A very good illustration of what elemental power really is made of. Not only the faction energy of Vestroia, but I guess it's supposed to also be the fighting spirit of every Bakugan brawler. And for some reason, Wrath just stands there and lets everything happen. You know, with all that power that Wrath has, being gigantic and all that, I thought he would be destroying everything to demonstrate his strength and ensure nobody interferes, but no, he just stands there the whole time and has no response to anything. In such amazing animation where Dan and Drago are absorbing all the elemental energy from the diamond, it explodes and nothing happens to Dan. Like, he doesn't change his appearance or anything. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if he did? But it's just Drago that changed into a crystallized form, and it is Genesis Dragonoid!
This is Dragonoid Genesis!
You know what? It doesn't even matter anymore at this point. But the transformation animation was awesome, though even though we already saw it because the Genesis collection already got released and the QR code on it links to the unlisted video of the scene on Bakugan's official channel. Still awesome to finally see it show up in the story regardless. Even though this is not really something new where they're in trouble and Dan needs the energy of every one of his friends to become Super Saiyan and beat the bad guy, I can't really complain too much that it still keeps me interested since this came from something different for Drago to turn into. But the formula is going to tire out soon, I just know it. So we continue with Dragonoid Genesis. Seriously, cut the 2 separate episode things out and just make one solid 20-minute episode. There's literally no reason to make it 2-parter because you're just continuing from the last part. So Dragonoid Genesis is both fast and strong, not needing to switch between forms for it because it's all one form. I don't know about you guys, but whenever Drago uses a move, the animation looks cool, but the frame rate sputters that it's so difficult on my eyes. And Dragonoid Genesis, as expected, is very strong, and the hand-to-hand fighting between Genesis, Drago, and Wrath is cool because it seems like natural monster fighting. Yeah, Drago, don't need Bakukors, screw the rules!
Athena! You said Drago and I were the only hope, but that's not true.
Jeez, Dan, why you gotta be such an ass? But it's time for that one final blast to finish Wrath off, and my god, I think they blew the rest of the animation budget just for this moment.
Wrath, all by yourself, you simply can't defeat us!
And as usual, all the emotion and epicness for that one final delivery. Jonah Weinberg and Jason DeLine crush it every time. And Wrath exhausts all his elemental energy and transforms back into normal Wrath, and in one last show of mercy by Faustus, he offers Wrath a chance to redeem himself, but Wrath instead goes for the diamond.
Come on! We can still fix this!
It isn't over yet! As long as I have the diamond, Dragonoid, I can gain equal power to you!
No! Stop!
And Kedar Brown and Amos Crawley don't slack on their performances either. I literally had the same reaction as Faustus. But as usual, the bad guy is going to try and get the power back and will probably go back into ball form, blah blah blah. He's obviously going to be knocked out and be—
Stop this, Wrath! You're putting your life in danger!
Oh my god, you actually killed the villain off?! You absolute maniacs! Wrath just blew up! That's a thing that happened! Seriously, what amazing intensity and quality animation that went into this, and it was so unexpected. Bakugan actually killed a villain off! And the soundtrack as well before it actually happened. My gosh, how ominous! Now can you please kill Reed next? So now the elemental storms are gone for good, Vestroia is restored, and life has returned to normal. I imagine this is what it will look like when COVID is over. The Awesome Brawlers return to normal school, but Dan and Drago opt to return to the academy with a view of Drago's butt in 60 FPS to close the season. So that was the final episode of Bakugan Evolutions. Let me know what your rating of the show was in the comments down below. As usual with Bakugan's finales, this was amazing to watch and the animations they went all in for. Genesis, Drago, and Wrath had a very great battle and the whole thing was great to watch despite the reused formula, but oh my god! They actually killed off the villain and that was not something that I was expecting, and it was so shocking and refreshing to see from a Bakugan series. It's very satisfying ending to close out another year of Bakugan, so I'm gonna give this episode a Bakutastic. Thank you for watching this review of Evolutions. Be sure to press the like button and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye! Ah, my god, after being awake for so long editing all this stuff, finally Bakugan's Evolutions is over. Now I can go back and sleep and— Oh, there's still one more episode.